That was perfect.
Oh my God.
Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh. This is Josh.
Hi.
And these are the Mighty Minis.
The Mighty Minis. We've been waiting on these, haven't we?
Yeah, little guys that we made.
They're little, but with big personality. And one thing that we noticed here with the hobby is not everyone has a big backyard they can fly on.
Right.
Not everyone can just walk out and have a tree-free area, or a lot of people don't have good weather.
Yeah.
So they
Like
need to fly
us.
indoors. Like us, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in Ohio weather, fall's coming and it's time to move indoors to have our fun. And there's also another factor in the hobby too. And when everyone gets into these little indoor minis, they have great planes like the Beast, the Yak, even the Air Corps Power Series that we did a review on.
Right.
They're all really cool. But what happens when you destroy those
You
bodies?
crash and then,
You end up with a mountain of electronics.
That's right. So why not make a scratch build mini?
Off those electronics. So we've been teasing the little Speedster for a long time now.
And frankly, he's had enough.
He's had enough, but he needed a friend too. And the old fogey, Lift doesn't like to scale down very well. And we made one that was flyable.
Yeah.
But boy, it was not an enjoyable experience. So I had to have a buddy. And I've been sitting on this design for a while. This is called the FT Scout. And I think we're called the Mini Scout because I think when outdoor weather comes, we'll probably have a big version of it too.
Okay, cool.
But this is actually inspired like a mashup of all the early 1900s planes. This actually is a mashup.
Antic?
Yeah, the mashup of the Proctor Antic. You got it. And it has all the common features. It's not totally scale, but we wanted something that kind of represented that time period and also something that'd be a really good beginner.
Now, you guys have been doing a lot of flying with these already. A lot of different stuff.
We really want to test out a lot of different motor sizes, and also we're having so much fun with it. We kept on going out and flying them to the point where they're destroyed.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot too. And a matter of fact, Peter came up with this really cool little design. This is all through different components ordered, but this is a miniature FPV rig that can fly on these no problem at all. And it made it a ball just to be able to fly around, just to have fun in your backyard. It made this backyard, which is arguably pretty small, feel like just a massive area. You got a ton of weight on yours, don't you?
I know.
What do you got in yours?
I have an 800 milliamp 2S for the Flite battery, a 463S just for nose weight. So there's a lot of like double the batteries I need. And it flies still great.
I love the angle where you have your prop.
Oh yeah, like an FPV. I forgot about that. All right, where should we go?
All right, anywhere you want. Can you find me first of all?
All right, I'm turning out towards the field. Oh, I see you.
You see me?
You just went under me.
Did I? Okay, I'll come around. Meow. I got you.
Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. All right, so you follow me?
Yep.
All right, should we try to go through the woods?
Oh man, you want to go right into the woods this quickly, huh?
Through the trees.
I'm going through the woods too. Oh, I made it through the woods!
Oh, I made it too. Oh, you just went right by me. Oh, I'm following you now.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll throttle back a little bit. It's all right. Let's take a left and go through the woods again.
All right, cool. All right, I'm on your 6 now. Or at
I
least
can't
I
believe
was.
as much weight as you have in yours, how it can still actually fly.
Stupid skull's in my way.
So if one of us runs into a limb, the other one's going to too, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to avoid that limb with my
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a fly by the
potato-like
guys.
reflexes.
Right over Dave's head. All right, okay, now we gotta go through the woods again. That was too much
All
fun.
right, cool. All right, I see you again.
I'm going narrow now.
Oh yeah.
Whew!
Whoa, oh, tree branches. Oh, no, I crashed
I
it.
heard that.
Didn't have enough power. I just kind of like started wallowing down and
Did
then
you?
landed.
This is a blast, man. Sorry. Should have been pew pew pew. I think I enjoy flying planes through the woods more than quadcopters. How is it, Peter?
Completely unharmed.
You're back up in the air.
Yeah.
I just saw you. I just flew over you.
Okay, I'm following you now.
Are you?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, man, good job. I thought you were running back. I didn't realize you. Oh, you hit me. I got it. I'm recovered.
I can't recover. Mine's too heavy.
Oh man, now you have to go around it again. Did you try to hit me?
I wanted to get close, but not that close.
All right, let's see if I can find Peter. Can't believe he hit me. It's not nice. I caught that dive. Wasn't that close. Let's see if he pops it back up in the air or not. Oh, it's back up in the air. This is a really cool thing about having planes that have similar setups. It's so easy to follow them. Can't believe we're flying this long off of a 900 milliamp 2 cell.
Yeah, mine's way overweight.
All right, I guess I gotta go in too. Whoa, pull! All right, here, I'm gonna set up for a landing too, see if I can put this down. Oop, that's bad. I chickened out. That was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Holy cow. And one nice thing is with the weight of this and the way the foam behaves, they don't break.
Nice.
They're very, very durable. And the cost for the materials, this is all built out of one sheet of foam.
That's
$1
awesome.
worth of foam board builds you this. As compared to, I went down to the local hobby store. Our Ronco Champ was busted. I needed to get a new wing because I can't build a new wing.
Yeah.
$12 for just the wing
geez.
on the Ronco Champ. So that's crazy. And you know what? If you're a beginner, you're going through a lot of wings. I'd much rather make it so you guys can build a whole new airframe for $1 than have to go ahead and go to the hobby store. That way you can go ahead and get back up in the air quickly. But also these things take a beating. We are cartwheeling them, running into the fence posts. They're very durable. Easy. Another reason behind these things called Mighty Minis is they have a lot of rolls too. You can put a lot of different gear in this, all the way from like the 10-gram brushless motors that you find in your Yaks and your Beasts, even your AirCore power system. You can strip that down and put it in there. But what we really love is the 250 size race quad motors. The little cheap Emax motors or
that's
the
what I
VMRs.
got in this one, right?
You got it.
Yep.
Nice thing about that is you can fly it off of a 2-cell with a 5-inch prop. It's nice and docile. There's only a matter of a few grams weight difference between the two.
Yeah.
Or you can step it all the way up to a 3-cell with a 5-inch prop, or go 2-cell with a 6. You have different grades of performance you can get. But our main desire is if you're going to go out and buy a motor, have a motor that can be useful for a lot of different things.
Right.
And we use a lot of 250 size race quad motors, so it just made it natural to come over to do this.
And then we've made these to be swappable if you want them to be.
Yeah, you can actually glue a firewall in there, but we also made a little tiny miniature pod. And one other thing too is sometimes people don't have access to small micro servos, and of course the lighter you build this, the slower and easier it's going to fly. But we actually built this all the way up to 9-gram servos, and 5-gram was our favorite, but it still flew fantastic with 10-gram. And a matter of fact, if you look on the bottom of here, those are 9 grams in there, and it flew fantastic.
Now, you're going to fly this one, right?
Yes.
And you're actually going to put the AirCore power core in it.
Yes. Yeah, the AirCore power core is going to go in this. That's actually what we tested it with back early last spring.
Okay.
When we started making these here. And just so you guys know, this is a very simple thing to do with all of our previous designs. You can shrink them down. One thing to keep in mind is lift does not like to scale down properly. So that means that you don't just go to 50%. We actually have to, on every design, to fluctuate bigger or smaller to find out where the proper performance is going to be. These two here actually have to be about 55%.
Okay.
50% flew okay, but it didn't fly exceptional.
Gotcha.
And also there's things like thrust angle that on the big one we could cheat out by moving the wing. This one definitely needed to have an offset thrust angle. So you'll see on all of our power pods, we actually do have thrust angle dialed into it.
Right.
So that's very important on minis. So if you ever want to go ahead and take any of our designs or design your own, make sure not to neglect that. The wingspan's roughly around 20, 22 inches. That's where the behavior started becoming more like the big ones.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to go out and fly it, aren't
Yeah,
you?
let's do it. Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Do this.
Well, normally, when you have a big plane back here, it feels a little small. Hopefully this will be a little bit bigger for you.
Yeah, I think so.
And we got a little bit of wind today, too.
It's gusty.
All right, ready to put this to the test?
Yeah.
Now it's important, whenever you have a lot of wind, always push well into the wind. That way, if you're flying, it doesn't come back over your head.
Yeah, I feel like with the way it's built and everything, I don't feel real, anxious about crashing it.
Yeah.
But losing it on a windy day like this is another thing.
It's basically kind of like a kite.
Yeah.
When you have anything that's light, it can blow back very easily. So take it out a little bit ahead of you, and that way if you make a mistake, you got a couple mistakes, just like we talked a couple mistakes high, you can go a couple mistakes back towards you. Once you get behind here, your top priority is nothing more than bringing it ahead of you. And you're doing good, friend.
Thanks, man. This is awesome. Handle's really good.
The nice thing about this one, it has a very gentle stall characteristic.
It does.
If you kind of hold back around third throttle and just hold all the way back on the stick, it'll just kind of wobble, but it won't tip stall on you. Woo.
Wind's pushing it around.
You're doing good though, man.
Thanks.
This is not an easy area to fly because we have. Nice. Well,
I'm sure it's gonna be good.
That was good. You know what? That plane is the same one we had a GoPro on the back end.
Yeah.
And we missed that pole by like literally a half of an inch.
Yeah.
So there's
Well, I
some
got it for you this
fascination with
time.
that. You want to see if it's really a Mighty Mini or not?
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, let's check it out. Moderation, you got it. So you really hit that pole hard.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's a little bit like a kite.
Yeah.
And right into the.
Now this is the funny thing. I actually don't even glue the wings in.
Oh,
So it's fine. Yeah, look at that. Now looks like we have our little landing gear needs popped back in there. We just need another prop.
Another prop.
I like the nose on that. That's pretty good.
I didn't do that. That was
All
like
right.
that.
Well, let's see. Other than that, everything looks good. Let's go and put a new prop on.
Cool.
All right, here you go. Yeah, it's amazing how it's a little tiny 2-cell, you can have that much power.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to be even slower, you can actually go down to a 5.3, which will give you just enough power. You won't be doing any aggressive, high climbs, but you'll get tons and tons of time off of your battery.
Yeah.
This has a 6.3 on it, and it performs fantastic. Now, if you're going to go to a 3-cell with this little 250 motor, you want to go back down to that 5.3, and you'll have unlimited vertical. And
Yeah, I'd love to see the way this handles indoors,
Oh yeah.
especially out of these elements.
Well, we got a good 10-mile-an-hour wind today.
Yeah.
So you're doing really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I really like the way this handles. The wind is really, it's just, keeping it exciting.
You want to bring it in for a landing?
Yeah, let's bring it in.
Now, one thing we always talk about is you want to always make sure you bring it into the wind. So Josh is going to go ahead and turn it around right into the wind. Beautiful.
There it is.
That's the way to go.
That's the way
What's
to
your
go.
thoughts, man?
It's great, man. Yeah, it definitely it gives you a nice sense of relaxation, knowing that you're not going to put too much damage into it. You
Yeah.
broke a prop, but that might have had something to do with a metal flagpole.
It was a pretty good hit.
But yeah, it's great. It's a great little mini. I love the way it handles it. It's similar to the Beast and all those other
Yeah.
ones that we've flown before, but without the stress of having to get new parts.
Yeah.
So with just a dollar sheet, one sheet of dollar foam,
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
You're good to go. And our goal is to make you guys creators, not consumers. And there's nothing wrong with going out and buying a model airplane. But if you guys can build one, fly it, when you crash it, that means you can repair it.
Yeah.
And we want to make this cheaply.
Cheaple.
We want to make
That's a
this
word.
as cheap and economical as possible. But also, more importantly, we also want to start being able to ship out our kits across the pond.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about this size, we can actually ship it first class.
Right.
That means you're not paying more for the airplane than you are, or more for the shipping than you are for the airplane.
Yeah.
And that's a very important thing. Also, we're hoping in the future a lot of schools, a lot of churches can bring these up as build projects.
Yeah. Now this is available now. in the
Yeah,
store?
it's available now. As a matter of fact, the little mini Speedster and the little mini FT Scout are going to be
Nice.
available at the exact same time. We're going to try to release these at 2 at a time.
Okay.
And that way, it's cheaper. Obviously, when you buy 2, we're going to actually knock the price down $5.
Cool.
So that way, it's 2 for 30. I'm sorry, 2 for 25 instead of 2 for 30.
Cool.
So our goal is to make this as economical as possible. And look for it in the stores. Available now. Build
All right,
videos
yep.
are coming this Wednesday.
Check it out, guys. All right, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Plane's fine.
Just completely papered it. Is it still rolling? Yeah, it's still rolling. Cool. So we got
there
the
you go.
trash.
Sweet.